spoilers, but nonetheless, for story's narrative, there's a conversation going on. And basically the agreement we come to is we will take our nuclear missiles out of Turkey if they take their nuclear missiles out of Cuba. And that's the agreement. We don't know about the Turkey thing till much later. We think that the Soviets just backed down. The world thinks the Soviets just backed down for a long time. But that's how the crisis ends. So when you look at JFK's rankings, it's really confusing because he looks like he's all over the place.
Emoji tag face with dry smile.
Largely because the historians just don't know what to do with him. They don't know what to make of him. Because his presidency is pretty average.
Who the fuck is Tucker Holland?
Promise. Like, he's like, hey, we're going to go to the moon. We do, but he doesn't do it. Right?
Is that Mrs. Holland's son?
About civil rights. He doesn't do it. You know what I mean? Like, it's full of this promise, but it's other people that actually carry it out. Now, there is something to be said. He's the first one to say some of this stuff. But still, herein lies the problem. People don't know what to do with him, historically speaking. But they know the Cuban Missile Crisis is really, really important. And that's why they put it where they put it. Okay, any other thoughts, comments, or questions about that guy, that situation? WHH. Well, that's interesting. I bet you he's higher than you think. They put him at like 39. Some people don't rank him.
Ray's held on to Gap at the
William
mission.
Harrison is the guy.
What about Trump? What's Trump's ranking?
And he
is he 42?
He's kind of old, like he's a general and he's old. The Whigs saw that Andrew Jackson, another Whig or another general, got really popular, so they're like, okay, we're going to run. This is before the Democrats were a thing. The Republican-Democrat thing wasn't really a thing yet. So we're going to run another general. The problem is the general's super old, right?
What?
So he goes out on this cold March day. It's just like this, a day exactly like this. It's raining. And he gives a 3-hour inaugural.
Oh yeah, doesn't he die? I think right after.
That's like this class, plus this class, plus a little more. Back to back to back.
Yeah, he died after because he didn't wear a coat.
Couple days, doesn't feel so good. He gets the flu. He dies.
Knew it. Big brain.
Without a coat.
What a fucking retard, dude. I get a coat.
The worst president universally is
Donald.
Either Andrew Johnson or James Buchanan.
Yes, not Donald.
Both because, right here and here, both because they let the Union fall apart, basically. Buchanan lets the Civil War start. Andrew Johnson tries to disenfranchise blacks and do everything in his power to allow Southerners back into the Union without any real penalty. That's a major simplification of Johnson. We'll talk more about it when we get there, but that's basically. Alright. Let's shift gears. Go ahead and get out your notes.
Which was making us get out the noties. Getting out the noties. Oh, I don't know where my notes are.
Broom broom.
I'll turn my camera back on for a second.
I want you to think about something. I want you to think about time. And it can either be like a personal
Why
thing,
a good citizen
or it can be
stopped
like
at a
pop
red
culture,
light.
whatever. A time when you were like, this is going to be so great. Like,
So great.
awesome.
Yo.
And then it actually happens and you're like, oh my god, this is so bad. It's so stupid.
So stupid.
Think about that thing.
I was left
Obviously,
to me.
Burn Hill's appropriate. Think about that thing, and then I might ask you about it. second. Give you like a minute to think about it.
Think about what?
Something that you thought was going to be awesome, but it really was bad. Kind of awful.
Having a girlfriend.
Laughing.
Oh shit. No. No. What are you thinking about?
Wants to share with me something they thought was awesome. Really was terrible. Brett?
Disney World.
Yeah, 2020. That's a good one. Yeah, that's exactly right. Good one.
20.
What else? Give me another one. Or you give me one.
2021. 2019.
Adam Sandler's new movie. Now, is that the Herbie? What's the name of it?
What do you mean? It's a great movie.
Yo,
she's a bitch. Fuck that girl.
Emoji
Beg me
happy
to watch that
tears.
this weekend.
Dude.
And I'm like, no, I'm not watching it because every other movie is terrible.
It was horrible.
No.
Terrible.
It was great.
Because what's that one that just came out a little while ago where he's like a jewel thief or something?
That movie was
That was
horrible.
supposed to be like decent.
You guys don't understand good movies. I don't watch many movies, but
You give me one.
Grown Ups is a fucking great movie. If anyone says
I
it,
don't know if this really counts, but like,
why wouldn't
I
it
was
count?
supposed to
The
go on
fuck?
vacation this summer, and then we didn't end up able to. So like, it didn't actually happen.
Fucking
but
rich kid.
Yeah, like you thought summer was gonna be so great.
Fucking
and then it turned
rich
out to be
kid.
awful. Yeah.
Rich kid didn't get her fucking vacation. Fuck you. Fucking bitch. Didn't get her fucking vacation, so she's gonna cry about it to Miss
I'm with you there
Rosie.
too.
Fucking
First I was like, this
bitch.
isn't terrible. This will be okay. And then like March 13th turned into like March 30th, turned into like April 30th, and you're like, oh my god, this is really bad. Yeah, no, you're absolutely
Yeah,
right.
boo-boo.
Oh!
So
Shit! Yo!
these are all great examples of precisely
No, you saw.
what's going on in America, because we're about to be able to call it America. We used to say colonies, right? We're about to be able to call it the United States. This is really exactly what's
Laughing
going on
WTF.
following the American Revolution. So as we said last time, there's this improbable colonial victory. The French help us big time.
That's fucking
Gun it out.
dope.
Washington
I'm clipping
serves as a
that.
very accomplished general. He's not particularly super adept at the battlefield stuff, but he's really good at keeping his troops out of harm's way, that kind of thing. Eventually, the United States wears down the British. Washington realizes from a very early point that they don't have to necessarily win sweeping, huge victories. They just have to not lose badly. And that's exactly what happens. So when the war finally comes to a close in like 1786, the Treaty of Paris is signed. The Treaty of Paris basically says, war's over, England gives up its claim, to
Wow.
leave the colonies, and now we're left with this problem. And I'm going to show you something that illustrates this problem. I think you're going to like it.
Pulls out his cock. Yeah, but
WTF are you throwing?
This is exactly what the world kind of thinks. Not the Grammarly
let's stick it
Laughing
on.
WTF.
advertising.
Dude, I'm not watching. No, I'm about to leave them if we're watching fucking talking about this shit the whole class.
Writing's not that easy.
Writing's not that easy. Fuck me, dude. You know what? Fuck my life. Maybe not. Hold on. Give me a second. Popping pills. You know, writing isn't that easy.
It looks like Burger King died. WTF is he trying to show us?
It does. No. It really does. Oh my god.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
Like, dude, look, what are you
Only
wearing?
You really
Gee.
said fuck the chip.
What?
I'll bring it by. Okay, I got stuff to do.
Oh, I might get copyrighted. Hold on.
This is from Hamilton musical, and
I'm gonna have to mute because I don't want to get
King
striked.
George,
So.
like years.
I am so done with this BS.
You know you're right.
Eller.
It's time I told you who your mom. What you walking into me for?
Does Inspector Knickers sell those? Okay, okay. And what about restraints and handcuffs and all that good stuff? Y'all got that?
The guy looks like he wants to kill himself.
He probably did.
Hello, this is Morse Mutual Insurance.
It sounds like a baby trying to speak for the first time.
I think we can handle that.
Hey, I'll say it again. You should check out that laptop in the clubhouse. You can run businesses on there, start grow houses, cut cocaine, manufacture currency, whatever. For real, it's worth your time.
This song is getting sexualized now. WTF.
I don't know, I'm kind of getting hard.
Did you hear the new Kids Bop Wop remix?
No, but I'll check it out. Wait, is it the one that goes, shake that Laffy Taffy girl? Right? Isn't that WAP?
Need me to bring you a ride? I'll bring it to you.
No.
No, it has McDonald's buns in it. Olu. Play it Oran.
Are we supposed to be writing this down?
I don't know.
Now we do.
They come up with this thing called articles.
Articles? Yo, I got a whole new thing of pencils yesterday, and it was great.
Yes.
1781 for 1785. This is our first constitution.
So I'm trying to write first constitution, like the fuck. 17.
And it is very
81 through
100% product of what the colonists went through during the Revolution.
Oops.
The way they had to interact with the king, the way the states had to fend for themselves, it is absolutely no questions asked product of what they went through. So what do we mean by that? Well, when they set it up, they didn't want to deal with the king again. Right? Like, King George, they're done. They don't want to go back. They don't want to be back with him. They want to be done with it. So they set up a government that looks exactly the opposite of what somebody like King George is doing. So, it's very weak. The first government was very weak. They were afraid of a king. So there's really no president, no executive at all in the first government that the United States puts together in this Article of Confederation.
No.
There's no federal courts, so there's nobody to referee, so to speak,
Oh, fuck.
problems between
Yo,
states.
is this weakness or strength?
Pull up Google Maps here for just a second. Google it. When you look at a map of effectively where we live, but a little further south,
That's not where I live.
the potential problem becomes very apparent. The founding fathers didn't want to deal with it at the time, but it's very, very obvious if you just look. You guys ever been down in New York City? Seen the statue?
Maybe.
Anybody ever been to the statue? What state were you in when you were in that statue?
New Jersey.
Just fill out the fucking notes and let us leave. Emoji crying loudly.
So, the island is in New Jersey.
Fucking told you. Let's go.
The statue is in New York.
Fucking knew it.
Don't ask me how that works, right? But that's basically the reality of it. So once Google Earth cooperates with us, we can take a quicker look at that. But just remember that within, they call New York the tri-state area sometimes, because you have Jersey, literally across the Hudson, and you have Connecticut too, like right there. People come in from Connecticut to New York City every single day for work.
Listen.
You have any more of those, I might try and take advantage.
Okay, so there she is. That might be Ellis actually. Oh.
Run.
Okay. So now, this is the Statue of Liberty. This is Ellis is just up the river here. And what do you notice? There's the New York, New Jersey border. And everything over here is Jersey. And this is New York. So now, I illustrate that, I bring that up for a real simple reason. When you say our federal court system is not going to exist, there's not going to be a system for somebody to like be the impartial third person, right? To like hear both sides of the argument.
WTF are you doing?
And you have very real problems like this.
I don't
like
know.
just messy stuff about geography. Who's going to referee that stuff?
What the fuck is Nico eating?
Well, you can probably tell the answer is nobody.
This shit looks mad good.
Nobody's going to referee it.
Some
It's going to
chips?
cause huge problems.
Damn.
Usually, there's no way to tax.
This is a shithole. Holy shit. I need a fucking.
The United States creates has no ability to tax federal
Alright, let me fucking sit down on the
taxation.
couch.
It's just not in there. The states have literally all the power. It takes 9 out of 13 states to pass a law, which is an extraordinarily high. Today, it's 50%, right? It's 50% plus another vote. Depends on which body you're talking about, right? That's 51 in the Senate, right? Somewhere in the neighborhood of 218, 219 in the House of Representatives.
HES eating Halloween cheese balls laughing.
But that's generally the way it works. 9 out of 13,
Lucky.
you know, you're over 67%.
Shit looks mad good. I'm mad hungry.
And if you want to change the Articles of Confederation, this first Constitution, with amendments,
Well,
amendments require all...
dude, this shit's mad fucking buggy.
13, every single one of them have to agree. That's insane. We basically can't pass a constitutional amendment today.
Are we still looking at this fucking mapping?
Yeah. Pretty much.
For example, the electoral college or something like that.
Look at this.
You need, you know, 3/4 of states to agree to that.
How are people not good at driving drunk, dude? Shit's mad easy. Ooh, walk it off. Walk it off. Walk it off. Walk it off.
So these are the weaknesses,
Walk it.
and they're really bad. Those are really significant weaknesses, and they
Look
pretty
at this
much
bitch. Look at this
doom
bitch.
the
Fuck
Articles of
off.
Confederation.
See this one thing?
However, there
Oh,
are
his
a
fucking
couple of
really boyfriend. Oh.
that are strengths that really play. So first is provides a government. Provides a government after the revolution, which is really important.
Drunk drivers get caught going too slow and that's why they're getting pulled over. MOG happy tears.
Yeah, on. Dude,
So that's in its favor. That's a plus.
Well, some.
have you done any of the notes?
also does this thing, the laws that it does pass, it passes two of consequence, called the Northwest Ordinance and the Land Ordinance. And both are really important. And like will come up again and again and again in our class. Like we're never going to stop talking about these things, ever.
Yeah, ILL send them to you.
Thank you. Then I'm just
And it
not going to bother.
provides a path for states to enter the Union. So if you get 60,000 people in your state, and you draw up a constitution, you do a couple other things for your state, you can join. You can at least ask to join.
This isn't the apartment I bought.
And it creates this thing called
This shit's
Northwest
mad.
Territory
Okay.
that forbids slavery in the Northwest Territory.
There's a slut here? Who's she not here yet?
So let's look at this map for a second. This right here,
You mad enough for another?
Wisconsin, Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio. That's the Northwest Ordinance. And there's no slavery between the rivers. No slavery between the Mississippi River and the Ohio River. This is a very big deal because it had never, the idea that you're going to somehow restrict slavery is very, very unpopular with the Southerners. But it's a compromise. They figure out a way to do that. And this is going to come back again and again. This line right here, we're going to talk about it again and again when we get later into the course. We'll talk about the Missouri Compromise, that kind of stuff. This just keeps coming up. So this is really consequential. The no slavery thing in the Northwest Territory, it's a reading question every year, guaranteed. And then the second thing it does, which I think is super interesting, is this land ordinance. It creates a way of determining where borders are. So if you look at a map of the United States, and let's just look at our own area, for example. If you look at just kind of putting our opinion down here in random spots. Okay, so let's look at
WTF.
let's just take the large.
Laughing.
All right. So this is our neck of the woods right here. Do you see any discernible
Why are
patterns?
you so short compared to her?
Do you see geometric figures of any sort? I mean, yeah, there's like
Shoes.
some squares and stuff, right? But it's kind of like a Tetris thing, right? Like just sort of, I don't know, like there's a road.
Look at Nico.
stuff around the road.
Respect it,
But it
respect
doesn't
it.
appear like there's a whole lot of order to this. Now, if you pick up the pin and you move it further west into this area,
No, are we taking a mask break
One
soon?
said shoes.
let's just take a look at it. Any place in Ohio.
You want a special dance with me, honey?
Like Gupta, his fucking people didn't wear shoes.
What do you notice?
Fucking poor. It looks like bad internet connection. Because it's all
See
green.
grids?
Yeah.
You get a little closer, it's even more.
Is that my house? The fuck is he at my house for? What the fuck am I doing? Damn, she's not thick. Not thick enough.
You see how it's like boxes?
Yeah.
Boxes?
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is
dude, look at
Dominic
that
left
one.
onto
The
my
one
glasses row.
close to the middle.
Any of these places.
Look at that
And
shit.
this is because, even to this day, because of the land ordinance. So the land ordinance creates this new way to organize territory. It's basically this grid system.
No sweat. I'm here all evening if you change your mind.
Because if you, again, look at New York, and you just see sort of like, yeah, there's plots of land and there are boxes. It's sort of haphazard. And that's because New York is much older in terms of its development than a place like Indiana or Ohio. It's been around long. When you first start settling New York, you pretty much use whatever
Damn, look at that
boundaries
view.
are
Look at
around,
the beauty.
right? So like if there's
Just-
a river, that's
You can see the beach over
there's like
there.
a particular huge grove of trees. That's a boundary, right? Like it's just, it's not scientific in any way.
It's so
It's
practical
totally
too.
created through like what's
Look at that
around.
slut.
And then Jefferson,
It's Sarah.
Thomas Jefferson is
It's Sarah.
first to say, this is dumb. Let's use scientific measurement to figure out the borders of stuff. And you're basically starting from scratch in this territory, in the Northwest Territory, and you're basically saying, we're just going to
Yo,
draw
I feel
boxes.
like I can't see shit with this.
And within
Yeah, I
these
can-
boxes,
hold
so
on,
every box
maybe.
is 640 by 1 mile, and then within that you have all these other little boxes.
Oh my
So
god, this is way
effectively
better. Why the
creates
fuck would I want to
rectangular
tell you?
land survey system. And that is exactly what you're seeing when you look at overhead
Are
by
you
satellite,
looking for your ability to read?
Illinois, Indiana, Ohio. When you look at them,
Yeah.
that's what you're seeing. You're seeing this brand new, like, mechanized way, scientific way of figuring out what border is where. So the grid system is permanently established under the Articles of Confederation, and you have this no slavery thing.
Fucking bitch. I'll smack your ass outside.
Okay, we're gonna take a break there. You
Alright.
guys at home, go ahead and give yourself a
Yeah.
spring break.
Fuck off.
Here,
Don't go ahead and
back
tell me
in
what
a little bit, we're gonna take a
He's
nap.
not my dad.
I hope you donkeys have a
Let
test
me
today
do the
because
screen
we
off.
really gonna be fucked over. ILL sent you the news.